Mystras, or Mystras, also known as Myzithras in the Chronicle of the Morea, is a fortified town and a former municipality in Laconia, Peloponnese, Greece. Situated on Mt.Taygetos, near ancient Sparta, it served as the capital of the Byzantine Despotate of the Morea in the 14th and 15th centuries, experiencing a period of prosperity and cultural flowering. The site remained inhabited throughout the Ottoman period, when it was mistaken by Western travelers for ancient Sparta. In the 1830s, it was abandoned and the new town of Sparta was built, approximately 8 kilometers to the east. Since the 2011 local government reform, it is part of the municipality Sparta, of which it is a municipal unit. History. In late 1248, William II of Villehardouin, ruler of the Frankish Principality of Achaia, captured Monemvasia, the last remaining Byzantine outpost on the Morea. This success was soon followed by the submission of the restive Zarcones on Mount Parnan, the Slavic Malingoi tribe of Mt.Taygetos, and the inhabitants of the Mani Peninsula, thereby extending his sway over all of Laconia and completing the conquest of the peninsula, which had begun in 1205 in the aftermath of the Fourth Crusade. Laconia was incorporated into the princely domain, and the young prince passed the winter of 1248–49 there, touring the country and selecting sites for new fortifications such as Grand Magna and Leuctron. Finally, near his residence of Lacedaemon, on a spur of Mt.Taygetos, he built the fortress that came to be known as Mystras. In September 1259, William of Villehardouin was defeated and captured, along with many of his nobles, at the Battle of Pelagonia, by the forces of the Nicene Emperor Michael VIII Palaiologos. 2 years later, the Niceans recaptured Constantinople, putting an end to the Latin Empire and restoring the Byzantine Empire. At this point, the emperor concluded an agreement with the captive prince. William and his men would be set free in exchange for an oath of fealty, and for the cession of Monemvasia, Grand Magna, and Mystras. The handover was effected in 1262, and henceforth Mystras was the seat of the governor of the Byzantine territories in the Morea. Initially this governor was changed every year, but after 1308 they started being appointed for longer terms. Almost immediately on his return to the Morea, William of Villehardouin renounced his oath to the emperor, and warfare broke out between Byzantines and Franks. The first Byzantine attempts to subdue the Principality of Achaia were beaten back in the battles of Pryniца and Makriplagi, but the Byzantines were firmly ensconced in Laconia. Warfare became endemic, and the Byzantines slowly pushed the Franks back. The insecurity engendered by the raids and counter-raids caused the inhabitants of Lacedaemon to abandon their exposed city and settle at Mystras, in a new town built under the shadow of the fortress. From 1348 until its surrender to the Ottoman Turks on the 31st of May 1460, Mystras was the residence of a despot who ruled over the Byzantine Morea, known as the Despotate of the Morea. This was the city's golden age. According to the Oxford Dictionary of Byzantium, Mystras witnessed a remarkable cultural renaissance, including the teaching of Platon, and attracted artists and architects of the highest quality. The frescoes in the Peribleptis monastery church, dating between 1348 and 1380, are a very rare surviving late Byzantine cycle, crucial for the understanding of Byzantine art. Mystras was also the last center of Byzantine scholarship. The Neoplatonist philosopher George Gemistos Platon lived there until his death in 1452. He and other scholars based in Mystras influenced the Italian Renaissance, especially after he accompanied the Emperor John VIII Palaiologos to Florence in 1439. The last Byzantine emperor, Constantine XI Palaiologos, was despot at Mystras before he came to the throne. Demetrius Palaiologos, the last despot of Morea, surrendered the city to the Ottoman Emperor Mehmed II in 1460. As Myzithras, it was the seat of a Turkish sanjak. The Venetians occupied it from 1687 to 1715, but otherwise the Ottomans held it until 1821 and the beginning of the Greek War of Independence. It was abandoned under King Otto from the newly rebuilt town of Sparta. In 1989 the ruins, including the fortress, palace, churches, and monasteries, were named a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Geography. Mystras is situated on the slopes of Mt.Taygetos mountain. The archaeological site stands above the modern village of Mystras and the city of Sparta. The greenery surrounding the area is composed mainly by pine trees and cypresses. Some small rivers and lakes are found in the region. Subdivisions. The municipal unit Mystras is subdivided into the following communities: Agirarini, Ias Ioannis Lake Diamonas, Anavritai, Barsinikos, Longastra, Magula, Mystras, Parorio, Soustianoi, Trippi. The municipality seat of Mystras is in Magula. Historical population. Notable people. People from Mystras: Gemistis Pletho, philosopher and scholar. Manuel Cantacuzene Uzinos, first despot of Morea. People buried in Mystras: John VI Cantacuzene Uzinos, Manuel Cantacuzene Uzinos, Gemistis Pletho, Theodora Tocco, Cleof Malatesta. Plan. 1. Main entrance. 2. Metropolis. 3. Evangelistria Church. 4. Church of Saints Theodores. 5. Hodigitria Fendico. 6. Monemvasia Gate. 7. Church of St. Nicholas. 8. Despot's Palace and Square. 9. Nauplia Gate. 10. Upper entrance to the citadel. 11. Church of Hagia Sophia. 12. Small Palace. 13. Citadel. 14. Mavroporta. 15. Pantanissa. 16. Church of the Taxiarchs. 17. House of John Frangopoulos. 18. Parableptus Monastery. 19. Church of St. George. 20. Cravata's House. 21. Marmara. 22. Ianarchis. 23. Lascaris House. 24. Church of St. Christopher. 25. Ruins. 26. Church of St. Kyriaki. Gallery.